Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
What's your full name?
My full name is Surendra Bhandari.
All right. What are your hobbies?
My hobby is speaking fluently.
Mm-hmm. All right. And how do you like to spend your free time?
I spend working, reading books, and watching some tutorials to helping coding or improving in English language. Also,
All right. Now I'll ask you some general questions which we have practiced, which we had read earlier. Okay. And how are you?
I'm fine, sir.
And how is your study going on?
My study going on well. It's going well.
All right. How is your family?
My family is fine. Thank you, sir.
All right. And how are your parents?
My parents are going to excellent.
Mm-hmm. And how is your study going on?
My study so it's going excellent.
Mm-hmm. And how is your business going on?
It's also
And how are things going on?
all are all are right. All right.
All right. And how is your life going on?
My life is going. It's going to uh, well, but little bit upset in many times.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes. So it's going to
That sounds good.
that also good.
All right. Now let me ask you questions on different topic, and the questions are likewise. It's like, are you busy these days?
I'm quite busy these days.
And what time do you get up?
I get up uh, 5 a.m. early in the morning.
What do you do in the morning?
I get up at 5 a.m. first, and I did brush, and I was ready for went to the English class,
Mm-hmm.
and I went English class. I came here.
All right.
I
And
came here.
do you have any kind of job?
Yes, sir. I have job. I am a software developer.
Mm. And what time do you go to your office?
I go to office at 10 p.m. sir.
10 a.m.
10 a.m. Sorry,
All
sir.
right. What do you do in the afternoon?
I am in afternoon. I am at office. I am. I did some tasks
Mm-hmm.
related to coding
Mm-hmm.
and this,
And what time do you get back home?
at 6 to past 6 a.m. I came back to the home
PM.
p.m.
Right. And what do you do in the evening?
In evening time, I go to the evening work 7 to 7:30 p.m.
Mhm.
and after that I rest sometimes
Mhm.
and I eat meal
Mhm.
and after then I am writing homeworks and some tasks and I was some videos and social media also scroll Facebook and Insta, YouTube, Reels. So many things are
You do in the evening.
in the
And what time do you have dinner?
the evening at 10 p.m. at dinner.
And what time do you go to bed?
Uh, I go to bed at I go to bed at 12 p.m.
Fine. That's all. And now I would like to ask you some questions in different form. This is not in conversation pattern, but I'll ask you questions from simple present or simple past, from future continuous or present continuous. I may ask you random questions and answer
So,
in similar way. What does your parents want? Or what does your parent or what does your father want?
my father wants
Mm-hmm.
my son goes big,
Mm-hmm.
want achieve big
Achieve success.
success
Mm-hmm.
and on much money
Mm-hmm.
and it is
All right. And where does your father work?
my father um, doesn't any work.
Mm-hmm.
My father is a politician,
Uh-huh.
but not in positions,
Uh-huh.
ground level politicians,
Uh-huh.
and not any opportunities
Uh-huh.
from these places or different politicians.
Uh-huh.
And my father's no any jobs
Uh-huh.
and
Doesn't have any kind of
doesn't
job.
have any kind of job.
All right. And so how often do you meet your father? Means once a month or once a year?
Yeah, once a year, sir.
All right. You meet your father once a year.
In festivals like
Mhm.
also Etihad,
That means you are,
going closer to
yeah. After a couple of weeks, you are going to meet your father.
yes, sir.
Means on Dasai.
That's right.
Fine. So, do you have any memories with your father?
Yes, sir. Many memories
Mm-hmm.
from grave for my fathers.
Which is interesting one you can share.
When I was when I was reading 7 or 6 classes,
Mhm.
6 class,
Mhm.
I I did not went to go to schools,
Mhm.
and my parents came came to the home
Mhm.
and see me
Mhm.
and seen me
He had seen you.
seen me and he struck me.
Mhm. Mhm.
This is for first memory with dad and me, sir.
All right. Fine. And after that, you went to school regularly.
Regularly, sir.
All right. And now I'll ask you questions from like the topic friend. Few questions. How many friends do you have currently?
I have different types of many friends.
Mhm.
Uh, many friends in office
Mhm.
or in English classes,
Mhm.
college friends, school friends. Currently, I've made students in English language classes, teachers also,
Mhm.
and these are funny guy also.
Mhm.
And
All right. And what type of qualities do you seek in friends?
type of funny.
Yeah. Do you seek in your friends or within your friends? Should they be honest, punctual, or
Honest,
should they be humorous or helpful? What type of friends do you think you like?
All categories have I have all categories friend like helpful,
Mhm.
helpful. This will say humorous. This will
Mhm.
say and
All right, fine. It's like, who is your best friend? It's like, do you have same best friend from your childhood or different best friend?
all men's all men's with uh, whose best friend is always child friend,
Mm-hmm.
school friend,
Mm-hmm.
but because in childhood all childs are all child were
All children.
all childrens
Uh-huh.
were none of all things
Mhm.
uh, like money
Mhm.
and parents also and all children are hotly connected to each other,
Mhm.
not another fact,
Mhm.
another affection or
Mhm.
another things. So best friends, best friends was always best in
From your childhood.
from your childhood. Sorry.
That means they don't have any, it's like, things they want from others.
One from others, sorry.
Yeah, and it's like they are not money minded
Money
or
minded or another things minded.
uh-huh.
Like other students are different
Uh-huh.
from then
From the
childhood parents.
yeah, childhood friends.
Childhood friends.
So I agree with you.
Yes.
Right. And just like, do you like to take any name of your best friend right now from your childhood?
So many names are
Uh-huh.
still uh,
They are connected with you.
still I call
Uh-huh.
nicknames are
Mm-hmm. You're just like childhood friends.
my childhood friend Sane, Tule, Kale,
Uh-huh.
this is Gore, Typo, and
So yeah, you have.
some Aite,
Mm-hmm.
who's born in Sunday.
Uh-huh. That means you have just like a nickname of every friend.
Every friend.
We used to have when I was.
Still, I have
Uh-huh.
5 or 10 nickname
Uh-huh.
in my friends.
All right, and you call by the same
All
name.
by the same.
Fine. Now I will ask you a few questions, eh? All right. There are so many things to ask, but I'll ask you some few questions only. Most probably, I'll ask you questions from vocabs. I'll ask you just like 3 to 5 vocabs, eh? First word, that would be Bali. What do you call in English? Bali?
Bali crop.
Crop. Okay, correct answer. And I'll ask you next 2 words and we'll finish, eh? That would be Merudanda,
Merudono, backbone.
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 Right. And last one, that would be Mamsapesi,
Muscles.
muscles. All right. That's all. And keep speaking. It's like, to be a better speaker, you know that you have to speak all the time in English. That's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.